stop right where you are. Do not take another step forward in panic, and do not let another fearful thought invade your mind. I am stepping directly between you and the threat that tried to corner you today. I am overruling the earthbound authorities that thought they held the final say over your property, your bank accounts, your legal standing, and your future. I am stepping into the courtroom of your life right now, and I am slamming down the gavel of supreme justice over every file, every document, and every contract that has been held hostage by human greed or red tape. You felt a cold spike of fear in your chest earlier today, didn't you? You looked at a deadline, a notice, a bank statement, or a lingering dispute, and for a split second, your heart sank. You felt completely helpless. You felt like you were small, outnumbered, and outmaneuvered by systems that seemed built to crush ordinary people. You wondered how you were going to fight a battle when your energy is already completely spent. I caught you before you fell. I intercepted that spiral of dread, and I brought your eyes to this exact screen right now to deliver a divine injunction. This meeting was not scheduled by human hands. It was ordered by the highest court in existence to notify you that your earthly case has just been transferred to my personal jurisdiction. Where men saw a closed door, I see a victory. Where earthly officials saw an overdue account, I see a debt that I am personally liquidating. The people who tried to stall your settlement, delay your payout, hide your inheritance, or block your legal exoneration thought they were playing a game with a defenseless victim. They didn't realize that the moment they touched you, they touched the apple of my eye. If you feel the fiery protection of my spirit stepping into your legal and financial battles right now, claim your place in my court of justice. Subscribe to this sacred sanctuary right now as a binding physical signature, entering a new covenant where you stop relying on human systems and start walking under the absolute sovereignty of my heavenly law. Let me take your mind back to something you have almost completely forgotten. Cast your memory back through the years, back to an old application, an abandoned investment, a forgotten claim, an old contract, a policy, an inheritance dispute, or an agreement that died in silence years ago. You waited for months, maybe even years, for news that never came. Eventually, after endless delays, unanswered calls, and broken promises, your hope dried up. You quietly closed the folder in your heart. You wrote it off as a total loss. You told yourself, that money is gone. That door is shut forever. I just have to move on and accept the damage. You forgot about that file, but I never did. While that folder sat gathering dust in an earthly cabinet or buried deep in a computer archive, my Holy Spirit was keeping guard over every single sentence written on those pages. What man tried to bury under layers of bureaucracy, I kept alive under the heat of my divine memory. What dishonest hands tried to quietly divert away from you, I locked in heavenly escrow until the exact appointed season of your liberation. That season has arrived today. I am reaching into the deep vaults of the past. I am pulling out the old papers that bore your name, the ones people thought you would never ask about again. I am placing those exact documents right onto the desk of key decision-makers, officials, judges, bank executives, and administrators who will not be able to sleep, rest, or find peace until they sign their approval and release what belongs to you. They will look at your file with sudden, unexplainable urgency. They will wonder why this case was delayed for so long, and they will move heaven and earth to rectify the error immediately. The number 1212 is the divine administrative stamp of heaven, signifying immediate structural realignment, legal authorization, and double restoration of lost property. Type 1212 in the comments right now. As your hands type those numbers, declare boldly to the spiritual realm, the heavenly pen is moving over my life today, and every penny stolen or delayed is being returned with interest. Look up with the eyes of your spirit right now and witness what is taking place in the halls of eternity. At this exact moment, the official paperwork for your release is being signed and stamped in heaven. Before the sun sets over your life this week, the physical world will be forced to catch up with the heavenly decree that has just been executed. A decree of full financial restitution and total legal clearing has just been stamped with the blood-red seal of my son's sacrifice. You will not have to beg. You will not have to hire expensive advocates or waste your life arguing in human corridors. What is coming to you will arrive through a path of pure grace and divine alignment. An unexpected phone call will break the silence, an official letter bearing good news will arrive in your mailbox, a bank notification will show a credit from a source you had completely given up on, or a legal ruling that seemed stuck in endless appeals will suddenly resolve in your favor with a single signature. This breakthrough will carry a signature so uniquely divine that even your harshest critics will have to admit, only God could have turned that around. I am doing this to prove to you that your security was never dependent on the economy of this world. I am doing this to show you that no human corporation, no corrupt system, and no hostile opponent can hold back what I have declared as your rightful portion. The money coming to you is not just meant to pay off your immediate debts. It is seed capital for the new, peaceful chapter of life I am building for you and your family. Right now, a name or a face of someone who is currently drowning in legal anxiety, court stress, or financial deadlock just appeared in your mind. Do not dismiss that visual. I placed that person on your heart so you could act as my earthly courier. Send this video to them immediately. Let this divine message be the lifeline that pulls them out of hopelessness today. Rest your mind now, my precious child. Take off the heavy armor you have been wearing to protect your heart against disappointment. I know how deeply legal battles and financial strain wear down a human soul. I know the humiliation of having strangers scrutinize your private life, your income, or your mistakes. I know the sickness that fills your stomach when you have to open official envelopes or check your mail, expecting more bad news, more bills, or more demands for things you do not have. You have spent too many nights rehearsing arguments in your head, trying to defend yourself against false narratives, or wondering how you will survive if things go wrong. You have carried a quiet shame, feeling like your financial or legal struggles were a sign of personal failure. Hear my truth today, you are not a failure. You were simply a target of an enemy who tried to use legal and financial traps to tie your hands, consume your time, and steal your joy. But every trap set for you has just backfired. I am washing away the trauma of every bad legal experience you ever had. I am erasing the fear of official notices. I am healing the deep anxiety that made you feel like you were always one step away from financial ruin. When you open your mail from this week forward, you will open it with a calm heart, expecting the goodness of God to meet you on every page. You are no longer on trial. Your case has been won, your record cleared, and your full payout authorized by the King of Kings. Stand up in your spirit right now, my victorious child. Pick up your head and put on your mantle of royal authority. The days of living under the threat of loss, repossession, legal harassment, and financial bondage are officially over. You are stepping into a season of unshakable stability, where your name is honored, your accounts are filled with surplus, and your peace is protected by armies of angels. Use the breakthrough that is coming to build a fortress of peace around your home. Pay off every debt that ever caused you embarrassment. Close every open loop that kept you tied to the past. Use these resources to live generously, to breathe freely, and to pursue the high calling I placed in your heart before the foundation of the world. When people ask you how you survived the storm, how you won a battle that looked completely lost, do not hesitate to tell them, my Father in heaven stepped into the courtroom, took the pen out of the enemy's hand, and signed my freedom himself. Go forward in bold, unshakable confidence. Your paperwork is signed. Your release is settled. Your victory is absolute.